Who am I speaking with?
Hi, I'm David DeSandro. I work at Include in Washington, D.C.
And you have created a couple of very well-known tools, I guess you referred to them as, masonry and isotope. Explain.
Yeah, so masonry is basically, it's now thought of as the Pinterest layout, and it allows you to lay items in a haphazard kind of a way instead of just like in individual rows or lists. And isotope is kind of built off that and allows you to do things like filtering and sorting with those items.
I want to get into your presentation, which was entitled Touchy-Feely Development, and you were essentially talking about how to move away from thinking of development as a left brain action into a right brain action. Explain.
Yeah, so the two hemispheres of your brain are both specialized. The left is good at things that are analytical and orderly, and the right brain is good at things that are creative and emotional. And I feel that as developers, typically our job is thinking about performance and speed and achieving objectives, and we don't get to indulge in the things that visual designers do, and thinking about emotions and getting people engaged on a human level. And so I feel that we do have a way of going about it as developers, and we just need to start the conversation.
So let's actually walk through. I think animation was kind of a core part of your thinking to go right brain. But why animation?
Animation is essential because it tells a story, and when things like move across the screen, and really when you don't have animation, that's like a digital interface. That's not how humans kind of see the world. That's how computers see the world. And so animation is a way to kind of make things more personable and a way to give things actual life and emotion.
And how do we actually understand animation? Because I like one of the examples you explained is that all this code is computers talking to computers, but ultimately it's being read by humans. So how do we shift from that computer to computer thinking to display it and make it sense for humans?
That's a good question. When I do deal with a lot with the computers and with the code, but I think in the back of my head, I want to think about, is it, am I enjoying this? Like, is this fun to me? And that's kind of, what I try to do with the stuff I put out is if I'm enjoying it, probably somebody else is. And it's okay to like have something that's stupid or silly or even broken to the point of getting something across the screen that gets a reaction out of somebody.
When you're beginning your process, do you have a sort of a certain thought process before you actually start coding?
Typically, no. I have very little thought process before I start coding. It's usually I have an itch to scratch, and I just want to get into something and see if it's actually worthwhile.
So you just start coding something, see if it works, and you just sort of grow off of that?
Yeah. I'm probably stubborn about it. Like I'll get this done, or is this even possible? I want to see if it's even. That's why I like making prototypes to see if it can be done, or if it's not even worth my time.